going on? Hey guys, what you doing then? Hey. Okay, well, a bit different stand. I've got it on my press-ups machine here, exercise machine here, because this is a music room and a gym I've made, and I thought we'd try this one because a lot of people say that you do a lot of fiddling around down here. Well, you do, because if you're being a composer, you're actually making your music, but you're actually bringing in different instruments at the same time, and and hopefully you should be able to hear because it's quite nice and long, quite close to the speakers. I'm just thinking if I'm going to be left-handed or right-handed. It looks like it's left, doesn't it? That's actually my right hand, believe it or not. This is my left hand. But hopefully you'll get an idea what hand I'm using now. Okay, how you doing, guys? Here we go. nice gentle one to start us off with. Hi Ron, how's it going? I don't know what time it is over there. I know you're in the States, so you must be close on. It's 12 o'clock here, so we're looking about 5 hours back. 1, 2, 3, 7 o'clock in the evening. Thanks for joining us. Actually, we could do this one there. This one on the same beat. But we do it very, very slowly. That's nice, isn't it? good old song for the summer, really, I suppose you call that one, isn't it? For the old summertime. So, yeah, so what we got tonight? We have got good old orange. Oh, fizzy orange. Yeah, just finished watching Pulp, BBC in concert. Very, very good. That was very good. I've not really tried one of theirs actually. I don't know if it can do it or not. I know that part. Nice when it fits. was a bit of pulp there, welcome to the year 2000 or something or other. I can only remember the first bit. Well, what I did is just mix it so it won't get copyrighted. That's the good thing about it. They did another one and all, I can't remember what it was though, but it was a good one. But that's how quick I pick them up. Already done about 4 more songs yesterday and all. Another new album coming out soon. It's going to be my 432 frequencies, 432 hertz, number 14, and this one is something more to do with the planet Mercury. So I've got my AI helping me on this one again. It's going to do all the covers. It's going to do all the wording for me. And it's going to be a good album. It's going to be just as good as all the others. In fact, all the others I've put signed over now to sync licensing, which means there's a company out there that's going to give me the best chance of getting all that lot on films and TVs and things like that. Because it's got an AI that picks all the stuff, puts it into the right order, and then supervisors that do all the music or in charge of the music, they can come on there, write how they want the music to work, and if the AI fits, then it gets it. None of this old school where we have to do it through paperwork and you have to know who is and who before you get anywhere. Like it's a great idea because it opens it out to the normal public to actually get a chance to actually get their music onto sync programming, which is great. So I've given 150 songs, 150 songs over to this program to see how it goes, and the company I've licensed them over. They're still licensed to me, but basically they are going to be there to try and see if we can get some sync licensing on them. I think it should go really well actually, because it's in the right order now and it's in the right place. Before you had to be a somebody before you actually got anywhere in the music business, but with this AI, it sort of doesn't matter who you are, as long as it's any good, it'll pick it. So that's the best thing about it. That's the best thing about it. What's that one do? That looks interesting. Nice intro. And a clue what I'm going to put to it. It's nice. That made up nicely, didn't it? You could sort of see that one in a film, sort of like one of these sci-fi films, and I don't know, sort of ships getting together and going out to war. I could see it in my mind. Like. Cool. Or even ships coming back from the war. You know, it's that sort of sound that would go quite well. And it's only on a normal 8-beat, but it's what you do here to bring all the sounds in. You're the conductor, you see. This is why I've got this angle here, so people can actually see all the work I'm doing and not just playing like a normal pianist. That's the trick that makes the sounds. You've basically just got to roughly know where the sounds are that's coming in, and I seem to know this keyboard off by heart, and I know roughly what sounds would come in and match before I've even pressed them, but I've got an idea where things are and how they'll come in and that. So yeah, I mean, that was just a normal 16 ballad. The actual song it represents was, I believe, in music. So, but I can't remember how that goes. But I just basically put my own to it. So, but yeah, as the new album coming out on the 432 Relax stuff, that one is all to do with Mercury, the planet Mercury. So what I've done is basically give my AI. I says, give me 10 facts of Mercury. And what I'm going to do is each song I'm going to put of one of those facts. And then I asked it to give me a definition of each of those facts. And it's given me 10 definitions. So there you go. You pick the song and what the actual 1 to 10 is. And then basically right underneath the definition of that one you've just picked. So that's that sorted. Then it's going to make me pick a photo. I just put the music to it and put it on all the social media, and that's all there is to it. Well, I've got to make the music, I must admit, but I'll just basically manipulate it in my Audacity. If you watched me on last night, I did actually show you how to actually do the sounds that I do from Audacity by taking 10 seconds of the music and slowing it right down and stretching it. And that's what gives all this space effects and that. And the company that basically I'm giving all the music to AI, and the streaming companies, they reckon it's going to go quite well because it matches everything. It's not a genre for anything. It's genre for everything, really, basically. Because it's so basic, really. It's just a noise. It's not anything complicated, and I think that's what's going to match pretty well everything, really. So hopefully they'll use some bits and bobs, and next year I'll see some nice royalties. We can only hope, but it's looking good. It's a new company though, so we just have to see how it all goes. They wanted some collaborators. I says, well, I've got 130 songs. Will that do you? He went, yeah, that'll be all right. Okay, this is Nikita. With a difference, because otherwise you get copyrighted. There you go, a little bit in Nikita there, and I do the little twiddly bits in there, so when it goes to this video goes on to YouTube, I don't get copyrights because it's a bit keen, the AI on that one. It's you've got to confuse it a bit, otherwise you'll lose it, and basically you won't be able to put the bloody thing on right. And it comes in some countries they don't even get no sound. So I think, well, I'll be a bit clever on this one. We will make it a bit confusing. Okay, what's that one? I don't know. I'm just picking something there. Oh, that's nice. What will fit on that one? I know. did pretty nice. Wonderful World. Usually if I'm listening to a bit of a beat, I only need to learn the first little section that's coming along, like 4 or 5 bits of beat there, and I can usually match something that fits. And then my brain just takes over, and then the hands just take over, and I just sit back and enjoy. You're doing a good job, guys. Oh, the organ, I like that one. The good old Hammond. Okay. House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, I like that. You two did well. Okay, let's go for another random search, shall we? 1,880 styles on this, and it's usually best just to go and pick something, and you never find it. Here's a nice one. Now we can go up to the same beat. We can do this one just a little bit quicker, but a lot. Once it gets the intro sorted out. This one's gone from 125 to 140. And that's the difference being a conductor as playing as being just playing. Just bringing in different instruments at a different time, and you know, that's that much makes it a little bit different. Gives it that little bit of difference, really. Okay, well, to tell you the truth, guys, if you check out BANDCAMP, you'll hear all this sort of stuff because it was done on this one. Thinking about it, yeah, it was actually done on this one. Here are all the albums. So if you go to BANDCAMP, DJ Steve Francis, there's DJ Steve Francis, yeah, DJ Steve Francis, all them albums on this sort of format. And there's also the chilled out ones, but the reason that this sounds so smooth and quiet and chilled is because it's tuned off the 440 down to 432. Both of these. So you hold that down there, and it's not that droning sound that we've been brought up to learn. It's a warmer and smoother sound, and that's the secret of having a 75,000 fans around the world. Probably more, actually. I haven't looked now, but adding them all up the other day, gosh, I'm maxed out on Facebook. I can only get 5,000. Well, I've got 5,600, so they must be giving me a little bit more than they should do. Obviously, you know, a good thing. Okay, let's spin that. We'll hit that, and we'll see what we have. Oh, that's interesting. Let's have a look. We can do 3 steps down on this. It's Waddy Waddy. go, a little bit of Schwaddy Waddy, 3 Steps to Heaven. So, let's do a little bit of random search again. Could be anything, could be any beat, could be anything. We'll just hit the enter and see what happens. Right, so we've got a 70s disco, that'd be cool. It says, if I can't have you, can't have you, da, 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 da. I know how that goes, just about. But I think we'll see what we can make of it. That's good, isn't it? I'm going to try that. Well, I can only remember that bit. I can't remember it, I'll have to listen to it. That's how I learn my music, by listening to it on YouTube for about 3 or 4 times, then I've got it. But I can't remember it at the moment, that's just jumped me straight in. But what I can do is something that's close to it. In the Navy, yeah, good old YMCA. Village people, yeah, they did do YMCA. In actual fact, that's what you could do on that same beat, because you'd have to go a little bit quicker though, so you'd get. I mean, it would work. It probably, in my eyes, that would probably want to be a bit quicker though. That's 112. Yeah, it would work. Fits pretty well though, nicely. Very good. Right, let's do a little bit of searching, see what we've got in this. Oh, this sounds interesting. Now we are going on some weird stuff. It's 8-bit drill, whatever that is. Little bit. That fits nicely. fits nicely. I like that one. I like that one, fits pretty well. Hey Darren, we've got what's that? Yaron? Thanks. We've got Darren and we got Ron. Hey, cool. Right, so let's have a listen, see what we're doing now. So I'm picking things at random here. I'm not actually well, I never sort of practice anyway, but I'm just picking things at random. Let's see what this does. I think we can put, let's see, it's an 8 modern beat. Okay, let's see where the sounds are first. Yeah, a nice gentle one this one could be. I'll put words to it, but what I'll do is we'll have it on a 100 beat, which is quite slow. I like that. Fits. Ooh, you got some rare instruments going on that one. That's the good thing about these keyboards. You just sort of pick something and it puts everything together. You see all the lights all change and that, so it's changing to different instruments altogether. I haven't a clue what they are until I basically press one of the buttons. And every time you go to, you got A, B, C, D on the variations of rhythms. Every time you go to a different variation of the rhythm, then it changes all the instruments around. And your multipads go to whatever sound that would make for whatever that's picked. And this is an analog ballad. Interesting. But this is one good way of learning music, because you never know what's going to come up. It's a challenge. So then you put something to it. Nice. amazing what I put to your sounds. Yeah, I don't. Ooh, that's blew me away. That was. That's cool. And you see the differences when you bring all the instruments together. They you don't have to have multi-tracks, and you can all do this live. Well, I don't know about represent that one again, but very close to it. All depends which you mix together and how the sounds come together and that bit. But say you are the conductor on these things. That's the thing. They're there to help you up to a certain point, but to make it sound different, you just bring in a lot more different sounds than that. What we got now, this is a bit different. Nice big band. That fits, I know what it is. Big band too. God knows what it's supposed to be, but that sounded quite nice. I like the way that's come together. The best thing is I'm just sitting back here enjoying it because my brain and the hands are together and they just do things. It's lovely. I love it. All I need is there we go. This is interesting. Yes, I know what to do with this. And it's got the old harmonica. So it's coming up 15 minutes to go, and be about 2 o'clock then. So 2 o'clock here, so one, what are we looking at in the States? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the evening, guys. Okay, because most of you guys are in the States anyway, so hopefully you're having a good evening. It's nice and warm, and you're sitting on the barbecue and listening to this guy in the UK. Okay, let's do something a little bit different then. I don't know. Let's pick something. Pick something. Pick something. That'll do. That's cool. A bit of a carnival one. Yeah, that fitted nicely. I like that. I like, yeah. When I got the steel drums on there, I thought, well, I know roughly where we're going here. It's that one, wasn't it? Great sound, steel drums on the keyboard. Yeah. It's even got a tremolo on it, I didn't realise that. Oh, I see. You see, it hits a little bit harder, it goes off. But if you have 2 or 3 down, it's like a little tremolo runs backwards and forwards. Just running backwards and forwards there. So the closer the chords are, it gives that nice tremolo effect. Isn't that brilliant? Learn something every day. Okay, 5 minutes to go. Right, so. God, I do like that. That's cool. Right, where are we going with it? Yeah, it's something completely different, that was. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to go. Let's go on to my favourites, see what I've got on there. I recognise some of them. I recognise some of them. Here's a nice one. Start off with Fernando. Finished off on an 8-beat with Thank You for the Music. That's cool. Never done that before, but that seemed to go quite well. Okay, guys, come to the end. It is now 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 10 o'clock over in the States, isn't it? Thank you very much. If you like it, give me a star or basically give me some feedback. Thank you very much. And I will see you soon. There are some stars there, apparently. They were tipping things, I think, if I remember right. Never really got into that thing. I just keep pressing buttons and saying, yeah, I like that, I like that, I like that. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. I will see you again. And what do you like? Do you like this new setup? Is it okay? I mean, it still doesn't really change. I don't know, that is my right hand, that is my left. It makes it look a little bit better, I suppose. But for some reason, Facebook always records something backwards and forwards. Your left hand turns out to be your right hand, the right hand turns out to be your left hand. But this is my right hand, this is my left hand. It doesn't look like it, does it, guys? Okay, guys, well, we'll have this one on YouTube later on, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining me.